long as we get no pollution here, I'll show you that.
All right, this Wayne Sexton, buddy, he's been running me up and down the river here all day. So what do we got going on here, Wayne?
This little, I call this a ditch run, and it leads out into the Avon River, the lake system out here. So this is all the water that comes down off of basically center Falmouth on the south side from the Aylward farm, where Windsor Elms is, down where the schoolhouse is, not by the cemetery. All that water runs down in through here. So we get a bunch of rain and stuff. It gets quite full in here. You wouldn't be standing in here. So we're at the middle of this, right at the beginning of the Falmouth Marsh Body, or the dike system, as some people refer to it. So this will be the first property from center Falmouth heading up towards the Martock area. And it's not really farmed anymore because this property has been broke up into smaller pieces. So there's all kinds of these little, whether these was restrictions to keep water from coming in when it was tidal, or some type of a war system. So a family by the Ilsley's name had mined sand in here and farmed and whatnot. So this is the first of one of those, whether it's an arbito or some type of a gate, a couple old beams and stuff, and then the steel rod you picked up over the river, or the water run.
Yeah, it didn't belong to this structure.
No,
so we've
down.
counted three different places where arbortos or something over the years was put into this area.
So as we get down there further, obviously the landscape's a lot higher. So when we was kids, we used to come in here and just kind of fish and play around, and they were still farming here then. And just kind of an interesting setup why they had so many of these different structures all the way down through here. And of course, it was just a great spot to come down here because nobody else was in here. We come in here and fish cast grub and the run was on. Stumble and fall over these and get some tetanus and stuff, and then you go home.
Yeah. And you're going to take that bolt back, straighten it out?
Yeah, I thought maybe I'll try and put some WD-40 on that and get that going.
Yeah.
You can't waste nothing these days, right? We'd
Yeah.
like to be able to build a bridge out of that. And sometimes you see a little litter and stuff down here. A few years ago, I was in here, there was all kinds of rum bottles around the riverbank, so Jim Bremner was down here.
Oh, you're going to bring up poor old Jim again?
Yeah, well, you know what he's like. You'd think at his age he'd settle down, but he's still out here doing his thing.
I'm sorry, Jim. I can't help it. I can't help it.
He knew it was coming. I couldn't leave him out of it. He knew it. I can see him right now. So anyhow, some childhood memories and some stuff we used to do down here.
Yeah. So basically, Lionel Elward's farm there, right across from the golf course up on top of the hill. This is basically where this creek starts, and it works its way down.
Yeah, it would start up there as far as runoff of ditches and houses.
Yeah.
Duncanson Road, Duncanson Hill,
yeah.
Gabriel Road, Dyke Road, part of Green Lane, Town Road, and then it would go the other way to where you and John was there, or the brook going through the golf course, which would lead into Allen Brook, which would be the next.
So I'm thinking down there by the train bridge where I was, there was an arbitro there, wasn't there? Was there something there? And then this would be the second one, or is this the first one?
Yes, down there was some type of a sluice or something.
Something there.
That water come out of the Armstrong dike.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody put like a little walking track in there. You could walk across where that stayed right wet.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I think, then there was probably some others, but the next major one would be 2 properties up, which was still this original farm. There was the old bridge that was said to go across. There was one there. The landowner cleaned that one up many years ago. And then you'd hit Allen Brook, which would be quite a little ways up from where we're standing.
Yeah. So this here, we're thinking, she dates back, way back, right here.
Yeah.
This stuff, and then you got the bolt, stuff that was down the bottom, and we found signs of creosote wood there. So
that could have been after this one.
Yeah, down. So there's 3 on the way down, and we think ships could have come in here, right? Is it a barge?
There was one of my neighbors. He's passed away since. He always told some stories of them mining sand out of here, and when we go down further there's kind of a little flat area, and I think that's where he was talking about putting barges in, and they would haul the sand in.
Yeah.
So that would be back like when oxen and stuff were used, not so much excavators.
Yeah. And we're the White Rocks on the Windsor side. We're not that far from that side, so they could have forged the river. They could have come here. They could have come out where Kaz Mariski's were, That would be the one of the two spots where
Yeah.
actually it's low. Where this creek comes in. It would be
Yeah,
a
and it's quite a
landing
bit
area.
narrower down there too.
And if I was to line up right over your head right now,
Yeah.
Saint for me, the graveyard that me and
Yeah.
John were in a few weeks ago, that would be straight here on the top of the
Yeah,
hill.
as soon as you go up to the top of the hill, right to the left, it would
Yeah.
be right there.
Pretty close.
So yeah, a lot of little corners here that I think were used for, I guess, things that we would never use them for today. But back then, if they had to ship something out, they had to do it quick, and probably this is the cheapest way to do it.
Water's where it's at.
Yeah, and obviously now it's just kind of a ditch run and runs it through here. If big rain comes or something, we would not be standing here. That's how much flow comes down through here.
Yeah.
Off the Falmouth. Like
Yeah.
It's really high.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see where some of the brush has all been beat down from the last rain.
I'm just glad to see this old
Yeah.
site where people worked years ago.
Yeah, now's the time to do it. There's another couple of weeks.
Yeah, as soon as everything goes, this is when we got to find everything.
It'll be buried, and that'll be it.